Alright everybody, welcome back to another old Lionel catalog flip through. Today's catalog flip through is going to be Lionel's 2015 Ready to Run catalog. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, they got the table of contents, different kinds of track and curves. They have Lionel Expansion, Plug and Play, Line Chief Plus, and Line Chief. First up, they have the Crayola G-Gauge freight set, which includes a locomotive, boxcar, and caboose. And you can also add on with the G-Gauge Crayola tank car and a G-Gauge Crayola gondola. There's also the Peanuts Railway, Newbie Railways G-Gauge set, which includes a locomotive, boxcar, and caboose. And you can also add it on with the gondola and the tank car. And there's also the Coca-Cola Holiday G-Gauge set, which includes the engine, tender, boxcar, and a caboose and a remote control. And there's also the Polar Express Ready to Run G-Gauge set, which includes a passenger car, observation car, and tender locomotive. And there's also the freight set, which includes a locomotive, tender, gondola with hot chocolate containers, and a caboose. And there's also the 10th anniversary add-on boxcar. There's also the Pennsylvania Flyer G-Gauge set, which includes locomotive, tender, gondola with 3 removable boxes in them, and a caboose. And you can also add them on with a flat car, a railroad boxcar, and a railroad tank car. And there's also the Harry Potter Hot Works Express G-Gauge passenger set, which includes an Alton Hall class locomotive and 2 passenger cars, along with the RC controller. Here's some G-Gauge tracks and accessories. Here's the outer loop track pack, G-Gauge inner loop track pack, and here's a G-Gauge diorama and the G-Gauge people pack. Now let's move on to Line Chief. As you can see, the Line Chief remote has has all the different buttons on there. There's the sounds, special announcements, whistle and horn, bell sounds, and the throttle that is shaped like a wheel to move forward or backwards. Alright, so starting off, they have the Lionel Junction Little Steam set, which includes a locomotive, express delivery boxcar, a Valley Central gondola, and a caboose. Here's the Lionel Junction Union Pacific set, which includes a locomotive, boxcar, gondola, and caboose. And for the Valley Central, there's also a single dome tank car, which you can add onto it. Here's the Dinosaur Diesel set, which includes a diesel, a gondola with 3 removable eggs in them, a boxcar, and a caboose. And there's also a single dome tank car you can add on with it. And they also have the Pet Shop Diesel set, which includes a diesel, boxcar, gondola, and a caboose. And the set includes these cute pets. And there's also an add-on tank car, which is single domed. There's also the Thomas and Friends set, which includes the Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle, and the Christmas Thomas, which includes Thomas with the Santa hat, Annie and Clarabelle with garlands and wreaths. There's also the Diesel train set, Percy train set, and the James train set. There's also the engines themselves, which are Airy, Bert, James, Percy, and Diesel. And there's some Thomas and Friends extras, which is this diorama, the troublesome trucks with Christmas presents in them, the Sorter work pack train, which includes a derrick car, a gondola with canisters, a station platform, and many more. There's also the John Deere RS3 freight set, which includes a RS3 locomotive, flat car with 2 removable die-cast metal tractors, boxcar, and a square window caboose. And there's also some track to add on with it, a power supply, and the directions, and an RC controller to remote the train. There's also a new single dome tank car, and a water tower, and the billboards. Now the water tower includes a height of 13 and 3/16 inches. And the John Deere tank car includes operating couplers, metal handrails, platform, and ladders, length of 10 inches, a minimum curve of 0.27. And the John Deere billboard set includes 3 billboard stands and 6 billboard images on the 3 window and 2 side inserts. Dimensions of 5 3/4, length of times 3/8 inches, and W times 4 units over half height. Alright, there's also the DC Comics Batman M7 subway train set, and the Batman add-on 2-pack, which includes the Scarecrow, and there's also a 2-pack for there's also other ones. Anyway, this is a new set that has been released in 2015, the Zombie Apocalypse Survivor set, the set includes a GP38 diesel locomotive, transparent stock car, flat car with helicopter, flat car with water tank, security caboose, 8 curved 036 fast track sections and 3 straight fast track sections and 1 straight fast track terminal section, wall pack, power supply, line chief, remote for locomotive, pack of zombie and military figures, electric locomotive controlled by remote, operating directional headlights, and illumination in cab, on and off switch for sound, rail sounds, RC sound system. And all freight cars include die-cast metal spring trucks, operating couplers, interior aluminum and stock cars, removable helicopter and flat car, metal ladders on a tank car, interior illumination in a caboose with rotating searchlight and gun turret. And there's also some zombie figures and a zombie animated gondola, which includes or features die-cast metal spring trucks and operating couplers, 2 zombie figures, and a circle gondola when cars in motion, and a stamped metal frame. Alright, moving on. They have the Peanuts Halloween set, which includes a 242 locomotive in tender, 2 dome tank car, a boxcar, a caboose, 8 curve 036 fast track sections, and 1 straight 10-inch fast track section, and 1 10-inch fast track wall terminal section. And there's also some figurines, and you can add on this with this train set with that gondola with the figures running around. And there's also the Polar Express, the classic Polar Express line chief remote control set, which includes the locomotive, the marionette car, passenger car, and observation car, and the 10th anniversary, which includes the separately applied metal handrails on the 10th anniversary set, and the logos on the locomotive and cars. There's also the Pennsylvania Flyer 080 steam freight set, which has the locomotive, boxcar, 3-sided dome car, or tanker car, and the caboose. And you can also add on this train set with the Eastern Freight Expansion 3-pack, with the Pennsylvania baggage car, and the Pennsylvania station platform. And there's also the Lionel Scout 242 steam freight set, which includes a locomotive, a flat car with the piggyback trailer, a hopper car, and a caboose. And you can also add on this set with the Scout Freight Expansion 3-pack. And here's the Albert Hall European set, which includes an Albert Hall locomotive, 3 passenger cars, one of them being a diner car, I think. And alongside here is the Western Union Telegraph Freight set, which includes a General 440 locomotive, a flat car with 3 barrels in them, another flat car with covered products in them, and a caboose. And there's also a Western Union hand car. Here's the Jersey Central passenger set, which includes the diesel, 2 passenger cars, and an observation car. And there's also an add-on coach car for you to add on your set, and a water tower. And on the right, we have the Amtrak FT passenger set, which includes the diesel, an FT diesel locomotive, 2 passenger cars, and a observation car. And you can also add on with this set a baggage car and a water tower. Here's the Hobby Shot exclusive set. This is a new See Your Authorized Lionel retailer. The set includes an 060 dockside switcher, an ore car with ore load, a flat car with 2 bridge girders, work caboose, middle girder bridge base, 8 curve 036 fast track sections, 1 10-inch straight fast track sections, and 1 10-inch fast track wall pack terminal section, wall packs power supply, line chief remote for locomotive, electric locomotive controlled by remote, operating headlight and backup light, directional lighting, puff and smoke, on and off switch for smoke and sound. And there's also, and the freight cars also include operating couplers, removable ore load, insert ore car, 2 removable girders on flat deck. And there's like a remote control with whistle or horn, special announcements, and bell, and a throttle for forward and back. And there's also a steel boom car, which includes operating couplers, movable boom, operating winch, a length of 11 inches, and a minimum curve of 027. And here's the belt dome steel water tower, which measures at a height of 13 inches. Okay. So next up, they have the Union Pacific Steam and Freight Flyer, which includes an 080 locomotive, boxcar, flat car with piggyback trailers, and hopper with co-load, illuminated caboose with 8 curved 036 fast track sections, 3 10 straight fast track sections, and 1 10-inch fast track wall terminal section, and wall pack power supply, line chief remote or for locomotive. And the freight cars include die-cast metal sprung trucks, except caboose, operating couplers, opening doors on boxcar, 2 removable piggyback trailers on flat car deck, metal trailer base structure on flat car deck, co-load insert and hopper, interior illumination in the caboose, and the Lionel line chief remote features forward and reverse speed on control on knob, 3 buttons to activate whistle bell, and special announcements require 3 AA alkaline batteries, which are not included in this set for some of you who don't know. And you can also add on this train set with the Western Freight Expansion 3-pack, which includes 3 boxcars, an operating coal car, a gondola with 2 containers, and a boxcar. There's also the Hobby Shop exclusive set, the Cheesy System Modern Diesel Freight set, which includes a U36B diesel locomotive and high cube boxcar, quad wood chip hopper with load, gondola with coil covers, extended vision caboose, 8 curve 036 fast track sections, 3 10-inch straight fast track sections, and 1 10-inch fast track wall pack terminal section, wall pack power supply, line chief remote for a locomotive. And the freight cars include the locomotive includes electric locomotive controlled by remote, operating headlights, illumination, and cab on and off switch for sound, rail sounds, RC sound system with diesel revving, back and ground sounds, and user activate horn, bell, and announcements. Metal frame and handrails, doer pod for maintenance-free motors, traction tires, engine and fireman figures, operating couplers on both end. And the freight cars include die-cast metal sprung trucks, except caboose, die-cast metal trucks on caboose, operating couplers, opening doors on boxcar, all new wood chip body extension on hopper, removable wood chip load insert and hopper, removable coil covers on gondola, metal frame, operating lantern lights, and an interior illumination in the caboose. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all know what the line chief remote control has. So they have a Pennsylvania Keystone Deluxe GP38 freight set, which includes 4 freight cars and a caboose and a locomotive, along with fast track and a remote control to control your train, and along with the girder bridge. Here's the Patriot U36B freight set, which includes a diesel, boxcar, hopper car, and a caboose. And you can also add on this train with the Patriot tank car. And this set also has some fast track and a remote control by Line Chief. And here's the Metro North M7 set, which includes 3 subway train cars, which is called a transit, by the way. Now we're moving on to the Line Chief Plus locomotives. Here's the Plus Camelbacks, which I'm pretty sure most of y'all know. Lackawanna, Central New Jersey, Lehigh Valley, Philadelphia and Reading, Erie. Here are the Line Chief Mikados with the add-on cars. The Line Chief Plus 462 Pacifics with the passenger car sets. The Line Chief Plus 464 Hudsons, also includes with the Baby Madison cars. So here are the diesel electric locomotives. Oh shoot! So we got some Rittick Fear. Rittifer. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, these Rittifer locomotives include originally delivered to the Virginian in the A33 electrics that traveled the other lanes and wore many paint schemes during their careers. The features photographs raise and lower manually. They have a Virginian, Norfolk Western, New Haven, Conrail, and Pennsylvania. And there's also some Plus FT AA sets. Just like the diesel that forever changed the railroads, the Line Chief Plus FT is ready to revolutionize your power on your layout. Each set features a powered and non-powered locomotive. Both units feature smoke and electric couplers and directional lighting. Here, so they have the Santa Fe, Atlantic Coastline, Erie, Rio Grande. And they also have the B units, which features controversial or Line Chief remote control, powerful maintenance-free dual motors, works with machine FT AA set remote, non-operating couplers. They have Santa Fe, Atlantic Coastline, Erie, and Rio Grande. And they also have the Line Chief Plus GB20s from the BNSF, New York Central, Norfolk and Southern, Susquehanna, Burlington and Northern, Southern, the Way of the Zephyrs, and B&O. Next up, they have the Line Chief Plus RS-3s, which are the Chicago Northwestern, New York Central, Pennsylvania, Rio Grande, and Line Chief Plus GP7s, which are the Santa Fe, Northern Pacific, Union Pacific, and Burlington. They also have some O-gauge train sets, which are the Canadian Pacific passenger train sets, and the Southern Pacific Black Widow FT freight set. And there's also some Bernie trolleys, which include bumper controlled forward and reverse operation, interior lighting, operating LED headlights, window silhouettes, maintenance-free motors, traction tires, 2 adjustable trolley poles on roofs, and they have the Reading and Lionel lines, road numbers. There's also some O-gauge rolling stock, which includes the Copperstown collection, which are the New York Giants, the Washington Senators, Detroit Tigers, Pittsburgh Pirates, New York Yankees, and the Justice League. All these boxcars have made in the USA of the US and import parts, die-cast metal sprung trucks and operating couplers, metal frame, opening doors, length of 10.5 inches, minimum curve of 0.27. They have the Superman Green Lantern 2-pack, and the Batman and the Flash 2-pack. Here's also some post-war inspired freight cars, which are the Pennsylvania Boxcar, Pennsylvania Tank Car, Pennsylvania Flat Car, Santa Fe Boxcar, Tank Car, and Santa Fe Flat Car. There's also some Great Northern Boxcar, Tank Car, and Flat Car, and Timken Rolling Freight Boxcar, Tanker Car, and a Flat Car. Here's some U.S. made for armed forces, which are the United States Army, the U.S. Navy, and the United States Marines, and the Air Force, and the National Guard. And there's also some new presidential boxcars series, which are Ulysses S. Grant, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Ronald Reagan, Andrew Jackson, Warren G. Harding, D.Y.D. Eisenhower, John Adams, Calvin Coolidge, Andrew Johnson, and Harry S. Truman. Which I'm pretty sure most of y'all know if y'all had social studies in your schools. But anyway, they have some Sweet Tooth accessories or rolling stock. They have the Moon Pie, Hershey Kisses, and they have the Coca-Cola boxcars and the with flats. All of these rolling stocks include made in USA of USA imported parts, die-cast metal sprung trucks and operating couplers, metal frame, opening doors, length of 10.5 inches, minimum curve of 27. Man. There's also some Monopoly boxcars and some As Far As Your Imagination Will Take You. Who Are Those Wild Things are boxcars, and the Wizard of Oz boxcars, along with an aquarium car and the Harry Potter Dementors add-on passenger car. Here's some O-gauge rolling stock and accessories, Fright Night accessories, which include the billboard, zombies, a tank car with the Witch's Brew Area 51, I think, the Friday the 13th boxcar, a hand car with and a Lionel Halloween passenger station. There's also some regional railroad freight Northeastern, which include the New York Central waffle-sided boxcar with operating couplers, opening doors, length of 10.5 inches, minimum curve of 27. CB. Philadelphia Quartz hopper, which is operating couplers, removable load insert, length of 9.5 inches, minimum curve of 27. And here's some more boxcars, or rolling stock, I should say. I don't know why I keep on calling them boxcars. Anyway, here's the Canadian National Ore car, which includes operating couplers, removable load insert, length of 7 inches, and a minimum curve of 27. And there's also a Southern Pacific tanker car, which includes operating couplers, middle handrails, platform, and ladders, length of 10 inches, and a minimum curve of 27. So, here's some Philadelphia Energy Solutions single dome tank cars, which include die-cast metal sprung trucks and operating couplers, metal handrails, platform, and ladders, length of 10 inches and a minimum curve of 27. And the Western Maryland wood chip hopper, which includes all new wood chip extension on body, die-cast metal sprung trucks and operating couplers, removable wood chip insert, length of 10 and 3/4, and a minimum curve of 31. And there's also the Long Island passenger set and the Pennsylvania or Pullman passenger set, which includes a combination car, passenger car, and an option car, a freight pack, and an intermodal container freight pack. Some assorted rolling stock. Alright, so they have they have the turbo missile launcher flat car, which includes Diecast metal spring shocks. Operating couplers includes 2 turbo missile disc, length of 9 inches, minimum curve of 0.27. They have the Norfolk Southern dump car, which includes the diecast metal spring trucks and operating couplers, includes loose coal and load, dumps coal at the touch of a button for dumping the cars and operating track sections sold separately as required. And there's also a car that can dump logs in there. Alright, so here we are with the plug and play. They have the playground, the campfire, pony ride, and the swing, lumberjacks, and playground swing. And there's also some Lionelville houses, shops, and a coaling station. Wait, let me go back to that. So the coaling station includes all new tooling, drops coal down into the awaiting car, on and off activation button, including durable plastic construction, durable plastic, and plug and play compatible, connects easily to fast track with the plug and play lock on sold separately. Connections to a traditional 0.27 track lock on to an accessory power supply, dimensions of a 9 house long times 5 half the width and 9 times the height. There's also some United Farms Grand Company op, which is a grain elevator that includes pre-assembled durable plastic construction, trackside overpass for train and cars to pass through. And there's also some stadium lights, a single tower floodlight tower, which includes 8 LED illumination independent tail head screw mount holes on base to secure accessory to layout optional in a height of 15 inches. And some plug and play tray over there. Some more accessories. Some tunnel bridges, tunnel portals. Some figurines and a flagpole, street lights. Dioramas. Some boats, cars, helicopters, loose coal, road signs, crossing gates, telephone poles. They have some track packs. They have the add-on track pack, siding track, outer passing loop add-on track pack, inner passing loop add-on track pack, and figure 8 add-on track pack. They have switches, uncoupling tracks, crossovers. They have different transformers. You can see here's the Lionel maintenance kit. And I think that is it. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notifications on for new videos every day. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.